FRC Media presents Bayhawks basketball. Welcome everybody to the Taunton Center here in Taunton, Massachusetts, the site of today's NJCAA Region 21 matchup between the UCONN Avery Pointers and your Bristol Community College Bayhawks. UCONN Avery Point in their navy blue uniforms, Bayhawks in their traditional white home uniforms with the green trimming. And here we go, we're underway. Mosek wins the tip for the Bayhawks. Driving into the paint, nice dish to Mosek. Aiden Rock, the drive and the dish right off the tip. And we are underway. I'm David Cardozo. I want to welcome in our YouTube live stream audience. Thank you everybody who watched our Bristol women early on against UCONN at Avery Point. Losing today 101-34. But it was a good effort by the Bristol women as they only had 5 players. So they did everything they possibly could. Mosek in the paint, drop step. Good job by Mosek. And he's got the first 4. They're going to need him today. You're watching a Bayhawks doubleheader today. Bristol Bristol looks to be in a 2-3 zone right now. As they've come up with a special energy. 3-pointer from the top is no good by number 3, Jason Cohen. We're just getting started. Second part of our doubleheader. I talked to Coach Brian Fernandez before the game. He says we need to win today. We got 7 of our next 9 games at home. Stanley Ure for 3. Can't get it to fall. Corralled by the Pointers. Balseca. Bristol bench into it. Big game for Bristol. They lost their last 2. 3-pointer rattles home. Number 5, Jose Balseca, the 6-foot freshman guard. Yeah, Bayhawks have a lot of home games here in the second half of the season. Ure dumps it into Mosek. Mosek definitely has the advantage, the height advantage. Can't get it to fall. They're going to be going to Mosek a lot today. Mosek, 6'6", 6'7". Ooh, I don't know how he kicked that out. A 3-pointer off the glass. What a pass there by Elijah Botnick, who was midair, and right before he landed, kicked it out and found Botnick. I'm sorry, found Jason Cohen for that 3. Here's Botnick. Here's Botnick. Gets the ball back. Botnick driving, kicks it back out to Balseca. Oh, tipped away by Delumba. And they're going to say it's off Bristol. It's going to go off Delumba. And it'll be UCONN basketball. UCONN will inbound. They have the lead here in the very early going. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Dion Hazard. Well, we know Jason Cohen, he's unafraid to pull the trigger. Coming up short. Short jumper is no good. Aiden Rock tried to save it, but it goes right into the hands of UCAP. They swing it into the corner. The jumper on the baseline. No good. Rebounded by Mosek. Ure going baseline. Tried to dish it to Mosek underneath, but it was stolen by Elijah Botnick. Botnick driving to the hole, gets stuck underneath, hit the bottom of the backboard. DeLumba numbers to Mosek. Oh, and a block. But Aiden Rock will finish it off. Justin Porter got a piece of Mosek's shot, but Aiden Rock followed the play, got the rebound, and put it up for two. Three-pointer. That ball rattles out. UCAP with the offensive rebound, though. 6-6. Modest crowd here, but loud. Botnick. 5 on the shot clock. Cohen gonna have to pull the trigger. And that ball is way off the mark. Justin Porter with a desperation shot at the shot clock buzzer. Again, here I'm David Cardoza here on the call. We're at the Taunton Center. The Bristol campus Taunton version. Aiden Rock, no good. Mosek misses the first attempt. Gets his own offensive rebound and gets fouled. And they're going to call that foul on number 11, Devin Barnum, I believe. The 6'2" sophomore from West Hartford, Connecticut. Mosek. He's found himself in a lot of games that we've called in foul trouble early on. They're going to need him today. This is one of the rare cases this year where Bristol has had that overwhelming matchup on the interior. And Mosek hits both free throws, gives the Bayhawks an 8-6 lead, under 15 minutes to go. Region 21 matchup between these two teams. Three-pointer by Cohen coming off the screen, no good. Rebounded by Aiden Rock. Aiden Rock coming to play today. Oh, when does he come to play? Ure in the corner, fakes, jumps. Mosek. Mosek playing with energy. More points from Mosek. Mo money, Mosek. Oh, Mosek, Mo problems. Mo problems. 10-6. Fadeaway three, way off. Ure crosses over. The jumper from the elbow, no good. Rebounded by the Pointers. Botnick will set up the offense. Bayhawks matching up man. Three-pointer by number 11 is good over Mosek. Devin Barnum for three. I think Mosek, he's going to do a better job of putting a hand up if he's going to come out and challenge that shot. Dishing a kick out. Ure in the paint. Gets it back to DeLumba with the left hand. He puts it in. Jaden DeLumba. Bristol, of course, coached by Brian Fernandez in his third season. Mosek doing a better job of defending that outside shot. Kick out, going baseline. And they're going to say Elijah Botnick stepped out of bounds. Best shoes on the court today belong to Dion Hazard and Jaden DeLumba. The Peach Crew. That looks like a peachy pink. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Aiden Rock throwing a lob pass to Ure, who finds Mosek underneath. That was a thing of beauty. That's something we need to see more of, is that passing by Bristol. Losing the basketball off his foot. Aiden Rock swoops to the hoop. Ure is there with the follow, but can't get it to go. Loose ball. And it will stay Bayhawks basketball. Yeah, definitely Bristol coming out with a lot more energy, a lot more intensity. They know this is a big game. They got to get back on the winning track if they're going to qualify for the regional tournament. Hazard driving to his left, strong, and puts it up and in. And Bristol has a 7-point lead with 12 minutes to go here in the first half. I like the pace that Bristol's playing with. That's what they got to do. Botnick being closely guarded by Dion Hazard. Fadeaway by Botnick is no good. Cohen, and they're going to call him for steps. So far, Mo Sek has led the charge for Bristol here in the early going. UCAP in zone. Ure thought about it. Goes to the hoop. Is short. Rebounded by number 35, Evan Childs, who's in the game now for UCAP. Bristol in this one, definitely athleticism-wise. Ooh, going to the as I see athleticism. Devin Barnum exhibiting athleticism of his own, driving to his left and putting it up with his left. I was about to say that Bristol has the advantage athletic-wise. DeLumba from deep, from the top is no good, rolls out. That was rebounded by Porter, now in the hands of Botnick. They swing it, three-pointer, can't knock it down, rebounded by Aiden Rock. Aiden Rock being a beast on the boards. DeLumba, fast forward out of control, and they'll call a blocking foul on Elijah Botnick. Stanley Ure will take a rest. And in comes Hayden Caton, freshman guard from Swansea, Massachusetts. Ooh, Rock for three. Rock gets it. Aiden Rock showing some downtown distance. Aiden Rock for the trifecta. And Bristol doing a much better job from the field than they did last home game against New Hampshire Tech. Three-pointer, it's good. And they're going to say it's a two, he's on the line. Devin Barnum, 19-13. Coming around the screen is DeLumba, and he nails it. And both teams are hot from the field. This is much different from Wednesday night against New Hampshire Tech, where both teams were struggling mightily from the outside. Botnick with an underhand flip move gets it knocked out of bounds by Dion Hazard. Good defensive play by Dion. Botnick will inbound. Cohen from deep. Bounces out. Keeping it alive is Aiden Rock. Aiden Rock all over the boards. Oh, DeLumba had Aiden Rock in the inside. Rock couldn't hold on to the rock, and it goes out of bounds. UCAP basketball. Hazard defending the inbound pass. Bayhawks matching up man-to-man. Man-to-man defense. Three-pointer by Barnum off the screen, no good. Rebounded by Mo Sek. Bristol looking to push. Going baseline is Hazard out to Caton. Ooh, close but no cigar. And Mosek with the offensive rebound, and he draws the foul. I like what I'm seeing out of Mo. He's really showed a lot more energy in this game. And I guess that foul wasn't in the act of shooting. Three-pointer by Hayden. Can't get it to fall. Hayden Caton really did a good job last game against New Hampshire Tech. Last home game that we called here. Elijah Botnick, I'm not sure what's up with these passes. These last second mid-air passes. This first half really moving. 8:08 to play. 21-13. The Bayhawks have the lead. Time is really flying by. Good matchup defense there by Bayhawks. Oh, but going into the paint is Barnum. He gets a shot blocked by Mosek. DeLumba finds Hayden Caton for three. Can't get it to fall. Nice idea, though. Nice look. And he was wide open. Much better offense. Much better offensive acuity right now by Bristol. Botnick driving against Hazard, and he gets bumped by Dion, and they'll call a foul on Dion. This game up and down. Both teams getting good looks. And we'll have a timeout on the floor. We'll have a timeout here, too, on FRC Media. We'll be right back on your Bayhawks Broadcasting Network. All right, welcome back to the Taunton Center, the Bristol Bayhawks. The Bristol College Bayhawks up 21-13 on the visiting University of Connecticut at Avery Point. Pointers. UConn in the navy blue with those Husky uniforms on. Botnick. Over to Porter, and Porter loses it out of bounds. Good defensive showing by the Bayhawks. They've only allowed 13 points and only 2 team fouls. Not a lot of fouls committed. We're almost 13 minutes into this one. DeLumba gets to his spot, can't get it to fall, rebounded by Cohen. Yeah, Bristol in man. Ooh, loose ball. Hazard going for it. Hazard going to the rack. Botnick falls down, and Bristol's up by 10. Again, not a explosive offensive outpour right now by the Bayhawks, but much better offensive efficiency. They're looking to get better looks. They're passing the basketball. Everybody seems to be touching the basketball. They're getting open looks. They're playing with pace. Oh, solo by Mendes, and he traveled. He had an open path to the basket, and he did travel. He looked like he traveled, double dribbled, did everything. Carried. Botnick with the basketball. Botnick back with the basketball. Three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Mosek. Another rebound for him. Oh, around the back pass by DeLumba. You fancy, huh? The Hazard gets stuck underneath, but Mosek is there to clean it up. Mosek with the offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound and a putback for him. Bristol doing a better job getting some second chance opportunities. Barnum for three. Ooh, that rim does not like him right now. Halfway down, rolls around and out. Hayden, Caton for three. Another offensive rebounder by Mosek. Gonna love the effort around the rim. And he goes to the free throw line again. I've seen Mosek in warm-ups. It looked like he had a little bit more of a hop in his step. And he definitely does today. They're going to need him down the stretch. So much upside for this young man. Definitely can't teach size, but he's got some ability. First free throw is no good. Second free throw is good. And Aiden Rock will come in from Mosek, give him a breather with 5:40 to play here in the first half. This first half seems to me to be moving right along. Bayhawks have imposed their will on defense. UCAP still with only 13 points. Three-pointer in the corner is no good. Hazard with the rebound. Hazard don't have the numbers. Mendes pulls up, sets up for three. And they're going to call it a two. And it's 28-13, and Mendes pass inside, knocked away. There's just no way for UConn to go. They're settling for jumpers. And that inside presence of Mosek, he's not out there right now, but he really had his presence was definitely felt. Going to the rack and getting it to go. Elijah Botnick gets his first two of the game. 28-15. Hazard will swing around the perimeter. Against the zone. Hayden Caton, the floater. Can't get it to fall. In the hands of Botnick. Coming up on 4.5 to play here in the first half. Referee calls time. Substitution, Jonathan Torres, number 24, checks in for Bristol. Also Jordan Mendes, who hit the three-pointer previously, number 33, he's out there. Torres, when he comes in, he definitely brings the defensive energy. Balsick. Oh! Balsick high off the glass, scrapes the glass and tickles the twine. And that was tough defense by Torres, who looked like he bumped him too. DeLumba kicks it back out. And they'll call Hazard for steps. This game a lot closer than I think Bristol's definitely outplayed UCAP on both ends of the floor, and getting a little bump and getting physical is Devin Barnum, who pounds himself inside and gets to two, and it's only a 9-point lead. Inside to Rock, knocked away. UCAP going the other way. Into the paint. Barnum hits the floater. And just like that, UCAP is within 7. UCAP is on an 8-0 run. Hazard. Pulling up his Mendes, and he buries it. That was a big shot. Boy, did Bristol need that. And Coach Fernandez will call a timeout. Jordan Mendes, they needed to stop the bleeding there. Bristol has the lead by 9. We'll take a break here on FRC Media. All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Taunton Center, the satellite campus of Bristol Community College, and the home of your Bristol Bayhawks, where the Bayhawks have a 9-point lead with about 2:50 to play here in the first half. Bristol's been pretty much in control of this first half, but an 8-0 run by UConn. Three-pointer in the corner. Oh, rebounded by Cohen. Cohen can't hit the one-hander. DeLumba going all the way in. Can't get it to fall, though. Torres is there. Scramble on the floor, and UCAP comes away with it. Yeah, 8-0 run by UCAP, and then Jordan Mendes right before the timeout hit a big long two. It was 28-15. Now it's 30-21. So UCAP hanging around, and if you let a team hang around and give them life, you gotta be careful. You don't want to tempt fate. Stanley Ure back in for the Bayhawks. The drive, and then he gives it, what in the world? He gives it right back. Ure had the drive, missed it, stole it away, and then gave it right back to UCAP. Cohen out the screen, no good. Elijah Botnick. Jumper is no good from the free throw line. Ure kicks it back out. Mendes, he loves that spot. Long rebound off the miss. Torres pulls up for three. He can't knock it down. Now both teams are cold from the outside. Dion Hazard needs to reset this offense. Need to get something going to the basket now. Mendes pulls up from three, no good. Another long rebound. Take it to the basket. Ure, jump step. The lefty, no good. Aiden Rock, cheeky as crow. Boy, they needed that. Aiden Rock doing what he does best. Tough on the interior, offensive rebound. Botnick kicks it back out to Bolstek. Can't get it to fall. Here's Hazard. Bristol needs to slow it down and take this into the half with a double-digit lead. Hazard. Back out to Torres. Torres from the top of the key, no good. Shot clock is off. UCAP can actually hold for the final shot. Try to pull this to within single digits. Modest score here at the half. Elijah Botnick goes up and just flips that one and falls to the floor, but he loses it out of bounds. No foul call. Bristol can definitely get a good shot off. Hazard will push, 6 seconds on the clock. Hazard. Oh, that's a bad pass inside. You have no worries about shooting it from 3 all half, and then at the end of the half, you throw a pass inside and it gets knocked away when you have the final shot. Okay, the score at the half, the Bayhawks do have the lead, 32-21. It is halftime, so we'll take a break here. And our YouTube audience, stay tuned for hot second half action. Don't go away. Halftime at the Taunton Center. The Bristol College Bayhawks up 32-21 on the visiting UCONN and Avery Pointers. And Bristol has pretty much had control of this one throughout the first half. They're moving the basketball better. They're getting better looks. They're getting open shots. And they're doing a better job of getting more aggressive on the offensive board. So that's what's been the change here from the last home game, and definitely the last few games that we've seen here from Bristol. Bristol led by Mo Sek in the first half. Mo Sek in double figures and doing a good job on the offensive boards, getting second opportunities for Bristol. And also Aiden Rock. Those two guys right there have been rocks for Bristol. As usually we're seeing big games out of Stanley Ure and Dion Hazard, that backcourt, but today the front court for Bristol has been the story. And for UConn, Avery Point, they've been led by Jason Cohen and Devin Barnum, who's hit from the outside from three-point land on a few occasions. And we are underway. I want to thank our YouTube audience for joining us again today for Bristol basketball. Balsek misses the floater. Aiden Rock. Again, Aiden Rock and Mo Sek have done a good job on the defensive and offensive boards. Nice dump in. And attracting the foul is Aiden Rock. And he will not be shooting. So Bristol will inbound underneath their own basket. So if you're just joining us, 32-21, we're just underway here in the second half from the Taunton Center. Bristol Community College's Taunton campus. Hazard did a good job avoiding the defender, put it up with the right hand. Can't get it to fall. Elijah Botnick with the rebound and has the basketball. Being guarded by Hazard. Bristol mainly played man-to-man in the first half. Nice interior pass there by Cohen, getting it inside to Porter. Can't get it to fall. Ure going back the other way, jump step. Can't hit the lay-it. Again, Bayhawks, they match up well with UCAP. Three-pointer. Contested three, no good by Balseka. Ure gets it to the paint. Try to get it to Mo Sek, but it was a kind of a low pass. Mo Sek couldn't corral it. Driving to the basket is Botnick, but he tried to lay it up, and it looked like it hit the back of the backboard. Still no points here in the early going of the second half for either team. Hazard gives it to Mo Sek. Mo Sek at the matchup, drop step. Oh, nice defense there by Barnum. And Devin Barnum 6'2", but he's still giving up 3 or 4 inches on the big Mo Sek. Aiden Rock in the open court. Flips it to Mo Sek. Oh, Mo Sek couldn't handle it. Rock gets it, and that's just a missed opportunity for Bristol. Cohen for 3. Rebounded by Porter. Offensive rebound by Porter, and Mo Sek swoops in for the rebound. Ure with a nice stutter step there. Nice little hesitation stutter step, and Ure gets the deuce. Yeah, sometimes you can be a little bit too unselfish in that previous possession with Aiden Rock. Three-pointer, Balseka in and out. Hazard going into the teeth of the defense. It goes off UCAP. Jaden DeLumbo will inbound for Bristol. Oh, Aiden Rock in the paint. Nobody blocking out for UCAP. Telling you, Aiden Rock and Mosek. Those guys getting it done. Bristol needs that pick-me-up. Cohen all the way to the rack, gets the foul, and goes to the free throw line. And lays it in. Not in that order. So count the basket. And Jason Cohen will go to the line. Try to make it a three-point play. Jason Cohen, 6'1" freshman. And he nails the free throw. Bristol was starting to pull away. That was a big play there by Mr. Cohen to pull UCAP within 12. Hazard to Lumber and Ure in the backcourt for the Bayhawks with Aiden Rock and Mosek. And DeLumba gets the loose ball, puts it up and in. (38-24). Here's Barnum. Out to Botnick. Botnick driving and kicking to the corner. Porter for three. And UCAP, they just can't buy a bucket from the outside right now. DeLumba gets it inside to Aiden Rock. Good job. Nice post move. Aiden Rock using his body. I'm telling you, he's a lot stronger than what he looks, and he plays bigger than what he is. Balseca rattles out. Hazard looking above. Mosek can't lay it in. Come on, where's the spring in that? Where's the spring in those legs, man? Botnick hits the bottom of the backboard. That's not something that you see a lot. DeLumba pulls up. Jumper no good. Rebound by Botnick. Botnick trying to lead the offense. Barnum using his body, goes strong to the hole. Not strong enough. And then we have a foul away from the basketball. All right, timeout on the floor. We're going to take a break here. 40-24, the Bayhawks have a 16-point lead. And we'll be right back here on FRC Media, your Bayhawks broadcasting network. All right, after the timeout, we're back. 40-24, Bayhawks have the lead. Trying to get some revenge for the Bayhawks women who lost 101 to 34 today, as they were short-handed. Loose ball, corralled by Cohen. Cohen goes to the basket. What a thunderous block by Hazard. Aiden Rock to DeLumba, lays it in. That's how you play basketball. The huge block on one end. And then Aiden Rock and DeLumba getting it done on the other end. 42-24, what a block. I mean, that's on Jason Cohen. He had the numbers. He had a teammate underneath the basket, and he just hesitated too long to do something with the basketball. Elijah Botnick goes to the basket, tries to flip it up. DeLumba got to look up. Aiden Rock, and Aiden Rock too strong. Aiden Rock he's exemplifying that grit that we talk about. Three-pointer, Barnum. UCAP airing it out, but there's just a lid on that basket for them right now. Ure, cross-court pass to Mendes. Mendes pulls the trigger. And they're going to call a push in the back, I believe, on Justin Porter. They do. A little nudge in the back there, and they're going to call a foul on Porter. 3 team fouls for the visiting UCAP. Ure. And they're going to call a foul on Elijah Botnick on the floor. Another team foul. DeLumba to a cutting Rock, gets the foul. Lays it in, and Aiden Rock has just been a beast today. We're inbounding underneath their own basket. Aiden Rock just comes swooping into the paint. That's what you got to do. Nobody blocking out Aiden Rock, and he goes full steam ahead to the basket, gets the contact. And the Bayhawks extend their lead to 20 with 13-18 to go here in the second half. We've seen a blowout in the first half of our doubleheader with the Bristol Bayhawks getting trounced by UCAP. The Bristol men trying to return the favor and even the score on this afternoon of Bayhawks basketball, live from the Taunton Center. And Aiden Rock completes a three-point play. He's a beast. The freshman getting it done today, 45-24. Elijah Botnick tosses it in to Barnum, gets in trouble. And they're going to call Cohen for steps. DeLumba with the basketball. Going against man-to-man. Ure kicks to the corner to Mendes. Mendes drives to the basket. There you go. Use that big body for something. Jordan Mendes, he's built, but Hazard doing what he does best. Creating a hazard. And going for the stuff. Going for the highlight reel play. Misses the dunk. I've never seen Dion Hazard dunk, but I'm sure he could probably do it. He was trying to bring the house down. He was feeling it. Long three, no good. Rebounded by Hazard. Hazard crosses over, kicks out. Ure. Hazard fires that across court to Mendes, who nails it. Jordan Mendes on a rifle pass. Catch and shoot. Wow. How you like that? You talk about a rifle pass. DeLumba. Somehow he gets there to Ure. Just over the head of It was tipped by Barnum, and this is This is probably the best game the Bayhawks have played in a while. 52-24. Bayhawks bringing the Thunder. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. UCAP inbounds the ball. Here they come. Time running out on UCAP, though. What a defense is showing. Driving to the basket. Bonham loses it. I thought he lost it off himself, but they're going to say it's off a Bristol player. I'm not sure who. Bristol playing zone. Bristol in a 2-3 zone now. Two on the shot clock. Elijah from way deep, way short. As we come up on the 11-minute mark, 52-24. Bristol outscoring the Pointers. Ooh, DeLumba. They'll score them 20-3. Stop and pop jumper. Make that 22-3 here in the second half. Dribbling to his left and popping from that elbow area. He likes that shot, Deion Hazard. And that's a 30, all of a sudden, that's a 30-point lead. Driving baseline, the kick to Balseca. Balseca going baseline and somehow floats that up and in. Don't want to start getting too cute. DeLumba with the three comes up short. We're halfway through this second half. Trying to come off a screen is Balseca. Cohen, who was getting it going in the first half a little bit, has been definitely cold here in the second half. As the whole UCAP team is going, ooh, Ure going for a good no-look pass. And he goes off Aiden Rock. – 54-26. Ooh, Bristol applying some pressure here in the backcourt. Elijah with a dangerous pass to Cohen. Can't get it to go. Ooh, offensive rebound by number 35. Number 35 is a big man. Evan Childs mixing it up underneath. Gets the offensive rebound and gets fouled. And he'll go to the line for two. Bristol playing good defense, man. Giving up only 26 points so far, only 5 so far in this in the second half. And they only have 2 team fouls. That's what's even more impressive about it. They're playing physical. They're playing tight defense. But they're playing clean defense. 9:27 to go. Second free throw was good. 54-27. So a 27-point lead. Still some time left, but UCAP is going to have to get. They're going to have to show a little bit more sense of urgency if they want to. If they want to try to cut into this lead. Aiden Rock uses his body. Oh, and they're going to call him for an offensive. Not so sure about that one. Justin Porter takes a charge. .905 to play. What's going on? Do we need a moisture reduction crew? Do we need the MRC over there? Here we go. That's what we need. We need a caption. We need when the moisture reduction crew comes out, we got to give them their props. Reduce moisture, reduce moisture, reduce moisture. As I was saying earlier, Bristol, they have a lot of home games in this second half of the season, 2023. Including this one, 7 of their next 9 games at home. Have another game on Thursday. Another part of our doubleheader that we'll have. Stolen away, Hazard to Jalumba. Oh, misses the reverse lay-in. I think he lost control of that. Porter gets to a spot, jumper, no good. Childs gets it knocked away by Jaden Jalumba. If you're Bristol, you want to finish strong. You want to keep up this positive momentum. Jordan Mendes will step out, and Mosek will come back in. Ten on the shot clock. Balsecca for 3. Off the mark, rebounded by Aiden Rock. Another rebound by him. Hayden Caton pulls up, jumper's good. That's the man right there, Hayden Caton. Elijah driving to the basket, gets it blocked by Dion Hazard. Dion Hazard. He's got some serious blocks. Every game he seems to have a tremendous block. The one against Cohen earlier was absolutely thunderous. We're gonna have a push. We had a push on Bristol. Elijah for 3, nails it. Elijah Bodnick, long hair, don't care. 56-30. Jalumba, cross court to Hayden. Caton pulling it, no good. Rock, ooh. Rock tried to pull another offensive rebound. Look at Elijah. Elijah gets it blocked by Mosek. Hazard goes to the rack, gets pushed, puts it in, and he's gonna go to the line. And the Bayhawks pushing that lead up to 28, 58-30. was 32-21 at the half. Modest offensive output by the Bayhawks, but the second half, we're not done with it. They've almost equaled their total of the first half. They're outscoring. Oh, there's Mosek. Gets it inside, interior pass to Rock. Aiden Rock has missed a few bunnies. If he made a few more of those shots underneath, he'd have even more points. As I was saying, the Bayhawks outscoring UCAP 26-9 in the second half. Stanley Ure, the floater in the lane is good, just below the free throw line. Stanley Ure, relatively quiet today. He's usually one of their top guns. But like I said, Mosek and Aiden Rock, those guys have gotten it done with the bulk of it. Dion Hazard as well. Barnum driving, somehow get that on the cylinder. Can't get it to fall. Bayhawks with a 30-point lead, 60-30. Jonathan Torres comes in for Aiden Rock. And the UCAP men, much like the Bristol women, they have a short bench today. So that could signal some of their demise. Mosek gets it knocked away. Spinning and drawing the foul is Stanley Ure. And they're going to call that foul on. Was it on Butnick? Ure at the line for two, misses the first free throw. Bristol's now in the bonus. 17 fouls for UCAP, 61-30. Definitely in this game, a lot better effort, a lot better energy exhibited by the Bayhawks today. As once they took control of this game, they never looked back. UCAP trailed by 13 at 28-15 at one point. You know, showed a little bit of resistance, had an 8-0 run, and fought to stay in the game, and only trailed by 11 at the half. But the Bayhawks, 61-30 now. I mean, they've really poured it on here in the second half. 5:54 to play. And we'll take a little break as we have a timeout on the floor, and we'll take a timeout here on FRC Media. All right, quick one. Lobbing it in. Ooh. And they're going to call that foul on Mosek. So going to the line is Barnum, Devin Barnum, from West Hartford, Connecticut. He's a sophomore, 6'2". Yeah, UConn, relatively, they have a smaller lineup. Bristol goes into a lot of games with a smaller lineup. Today they got the bigger lineup with Mo Sek out there. He's definitely been a catalyst. He's definitely catapulted this Bayhawks team. Mo Sek had to get stronger hands. Three-pointer by Hayden. Caton knocks it down. The trifecta from Hayden. Love it. Hayden Caton, he's definitely taking advantage of the minutes. The more minutes he's been getting, he's a spark plug. And Elijah, long hair, not caring, into the lane for the deuce. I've seen Mo Sek hitting some shots on the outside in the warm-ups. Hazard for the three. Off the mark. Off Mo Sek's hands. I remember back in my day, my coaches would have me squeeze tennis balls, get that grip. Mo Sek he's had that ball in his hand sometimes. You can't let those those little smaller players knock that ball out of your hands. Or when there's a loose ball, you got to snag that, or a rebound. You really got to get that grip and squeeze that basketball. Definitely can show him some forearm exercises. Ure, finds Torres underneath. Good look. Nice pass there by Stanley Ure. The tale of two games, right? The first game, the women's game. The Bristol women with needless to say, a short bench. That much led to their demise, among other things. And then UCAP today, they hung in there with Bristol for the first half, but I think the shortage of their bench, and then Bristol has a much larger bench and good athletes, and they definitely wear you down defensively. Eventually that takes its toll on you. And Bristol has shown that they're the better team today, regardless of all that. Caton finds Hazard on the baseline. He likes that shot too. That little 15 to 16 footer in the corner. Heads up play by Hayton to swing it and get Dion a good open look. And that's where he's deadly. Oh, nice pass. Oh! And almost simultaneously, Porter to Cohen. Cohen caught that ball and immediately put it off the glass. Both teams are in the penalty. Both teams are in the bonus. Won't matter much. 3.5 minutes to play. And Bristol finally playing a complete game. Still some things they need to show up. Ooh, Mo Sek. And that is an obvious offensive foul. Mo Sek caught that ball and immediately just wanted to drag the defender inside with him, but you got to get position. You got to catch the ball. You got to get position before you start diving into players. (68-37). More moisture reduction. That's our crew, the MRC. They're the MVPs. They may get the Dozie Award today. I want to thank our YouTube audience watching our live stream on our Bristol Community College Athletics YouTube channel, and for continuing to support your Bayhawks and watch our live stream throughout the season. It's our pleasure to bring you the games. We have another doubleheader scheduled for Thursday, so stay tuned for that. The Bristol women and Bristol men are back in action. And we're going to have a lot of basketball here in rest of January and February. This is where basketball picks up. Martin Luther King weekend. Almost forgot to mention that. Martin Luther King has taught us so many things. So be kind. Just a gentle word, a compliment can make someone's day. (68-38). Also, super wild card weekend. Unfortunately, the Patriots won't be a part of that today, but we got some good games this weekend. So this kicks off your sports Saturday. Bayhawks with a much-needed victory here today. Jalumba finds Torres. Ooh, Jalumba wanted that steal. Elijah Botnick goes diving in. And they're going to call that foul on Hayden Caton. 2:01 to play here. And this one pretty much academic. Again, I talked to Coach Fernandez before the game, and he's like, can we get a win? He's like, we need a win, and this is a conference game, and we need to get this win. We got home games coming up, and a complete win like this can catapult a team. Try to get a string of wins together. Ooh. Elijah with the steal and the lay-in. Jalumba going right back at it, though. Kicks it to Ure. Ure with a flurry. Hooray for Ure. Stanley Ure, when he hits downhill, he's like a locomotive. A lot of times with him, it's just about finishing at the rim. He's got that quick first step and that jump step. He can be explosive. The miss by Cohen, and UCAP just undermanned. Torres takes it strong to the hole. Hopefully Bristol can learn from this. This is how you play. If I'm Coach Fernandez and I need to make a point, I'm going to turn on this game that I think Bristol really came together today. Share the basketball, move well without the basketball, took better shots, finding teammates for open looks, and their defense was just stalwart today, giving up only 41 points with 45 seconds to play. And guys didn't find themselves in foul trouble. We have a technical foul here. Cohen sinks both of those. 74-43. 45 seconds. Our Dozie Award. Just by the eye test. Aiden Rock. I mean, he was just an animal out there today on both ends. Right from the tip. And he just progressively gets better. He's undersized as a front court player. And Elijah with the strokes it from three. A little bit too late. Yeah, Aiden Rock, he plays undersized. but he's got the heart of a lion, and he's like a giant out there, despite maybe being undersized in height. But he's got a lot of heart and determination. He keeps a lot of balls alive. He exemplifies that Bayhawks grit that we talk about. The three-pointer by Mendes. Mendes with that girth of his, he could take that ball to the hole and be a problem. The final score, 74-43, as they turn the scoreboard off. But anyway, we're going to end it here. I want to thank our YouTube audience for joining us today, for David Cardoza and Steve Reese. Thank you for watching today's doubleheader on Bayhawks basketball. Stay tuned for more Bayhawks basketball as we have a doubleheader on Thursday. Good night, everybody.